Oh my goodness, the US and Israel just performed joint operations to send missiles into Iran like just an hour ago as we're speaking. Now, I know you are in the US, it's probably nighttime, but for us, it's not nighttime. So we are on our walk telling you what's happening as it's happening in real time. This is absolutely insane.
Yeah, guys, look, if it's not one thing, it's another. We just heard, I don't even want to say a day ago, about Pakistan and Afghanistan. There's a lot of people, there's a lot of casualties that's happening there. And then we wake up to this news, because this is breaking news. This is something that you gotta realize how big this is. I know last week I did a video actually walking about like, man, this could change the whole world.
Yeah.
This last weekend, right? But it didn't happen. But now we talking about the same thing this weekend.
And guys, listen to President Donald Trump's address. I think before you watch any other news, listen to the words he said, because in his address to the American people, he basically said, look, we know there's going to be casualties. We pray that God blesses America and protects America, because they know it's going to be a bloody war. And that's basically what he said. He said, but it has to get done. He basically said America has to save the world from Iran getting nuclear powers. There's going to be some sacrifices that are made with the American people. I don't know if people will be able to get out of America at this rate. I think that things may just be what it is, because the world after this date is going to change so much.
Yeah, guys, look, things are changing super fast. We know the flights over there is probably going to be non-existent. As we're speaking, Israel has their missile alarm system on. There's a lot of missiles flying that they say that you really can't see it, so they're trying to hide it, but there's still people out in Israel pointing their cameras at the sky and showing like, okay, we intercepted this missile that was coming. So things are heating up, and a big thing that's happening, I believe, in Iran is Ramadan.
Right.
So it's like, man, it's the Shabbat in Israel too. They're supposed to be resting. And I believe this morning at 8 o'clock a.m. Israel time, they they woke up mad or something. They woke up like, we got to get this done, So it's a lot that's about to change. That's why we say, like, you really have to take into consideration, like, where are you going to be sustainable long term? Like, you really got to think about that. It's not time to, if you are thinking about, relocating somewhere else from your homeland like America, you got to do it now. You should have did it.
Yeah,
because
maybe too late.
Yeah, things like this is just going to escalate.
Unless
I
you're
was
already
just saying,
in Africa and you can move to a different African country. If you're in South Asia, you can move to a different Southeast Asian country or something like that. But that side of the world that gets a lot of that traffic, that Middle East, that Europe, that stuff is about to be shut down. Now, what do you have to worry about next? Think about this. Israel and the US just jumped Iran, basically. So the question is, with them jumping Iran, is Russia and China going to intercede? If they do, when is that going to be? When would they choose to intercede? What would that look like? And what would you do if you start to see troops that are on the ground from Russia, from China, that are coming for America and Israel? Because it's different when you have two countries jumping one country at once, right? It's one thing if it's okay, Ukraine versus Russia, Afghanistan versus Pakistan, America versus Venezuela, you're still one-on-one. But what they just did, and this is why I say I think today we're going to see a world, from today, the world will never be the same. Because you have to ask, are Russia and China just going to let this happen? And if they did just let it happen, what does that mean for the rest of what America wants to do? Because if America already sees they can take out somebody that's the president of Venezuela, kidnap him real quick, go threaten Greenland, go take out whoever's in Iran right now for the second, because they've already done strikes in Iran in July 2025.
Yeah.
So if they get too confident, they're like, okay, we can just do whatever. Whew, it's a lot to consider, a lot to think about. This world, I'm telling you, the gold's gonna shoot up, but retail, it's gonna go down. AI stuff is gonna go down. The only thing people are gonna purchase right now is gonna be gold,
Oil,
and silver,
defense,
and copper, and oil. We're already invested in all those except silver and copper.
and this is where we look. I know I just sent a YouTube community post about Sunday Market Blueprint, but man, I'm telling y'all, this stuff is heating up, and this is how you got to look at it too. You got to allow, like, you really can't do nothing about it. You got to allow it to happen. But the question is, how are you going to take advantage of it? Like, they're putting an opportunity right there in your face to benefit from what's happening, but it is going to cause a lot of people a lot of stress, a lot of inconvenience,
Lives lost.
yeah, lives is going to be, you know, lost.
Prices are going to increase in America for sure, but around the world.
Exactly. So you got to think about,
Job opportunities are going to decrease. They're already doing that. So in times of war, that's going to escalate even further. They already started taking the jobs away. They already started replacing people with AI. So that's why so many Americans, according to the Wall Street Journal, they had just published that February 25th, were leaving. And the ones who got out in record time, on time, at the right time. Because I'm telling you, if this just continues and continues, those airspaces are done in those popular destinations now. People can still go from Ghana to South Africa to Mauritius to Botswana, stuff like that. But if you were traveling America to Europe, they might be scrutinizing that now. If you were traveling America to the Middle East, they're definitely scrutinizing that now. They may not even be open at all in the Middle East.
Can you travel America to Russia?
Yeah.
Like that way?
Yeah,
From
but you're
California?
gonna.
Because that might be another strategy that people have to really look at. Like,
It's gonna be a pricey strategy. You might as well just stay in Asia if you were gonna do that.
Yeah, but if
you're
you
going
fly
far.
to Asia, that'd be good. Better than trying to come from the east side
Yeah,
of America. Go from the west side. That's what I mean.
yeah.
The west coast of America.
Assuming that America and Russia keep in good relations, because again, if Russia decides, hey, we don't want you fighting Iran, of course they're not gonna let Americans in. That's why it's like, we be telling people stuff, and it's like, if you do it last minute, the opportunity is gone.
Yeah.
The opportunity will just be gone. Maybe Caribbean to Africa. If you get direct flights from, I think Jamaica to Nigeria does direct flights, stuff like that.
That's what it's getting down to, is direct flights.
You could do that.
Like Ethiopia.
Direct flights, no layovers.
Ethiopia Airlines has direct flights. I believe South Africa, they have direct flights from America, but it's going to be very pricey. That's why it's not. Look, this is why we say, do not wait until things escalate like this, because things are going to just spike up. The price is going to spike up. Things are just going to spike up. But real quick, guys, because we just got here, I wanted to surprise my wife. You know, this is my walk that I go to every morning. Look at that.
Does it look as good in the morning? I feel like it probably looks better because the sunlight.
No, the water don't be out like this, but look at this, y'all. This is beautiful. This is great.
Thirsty though. Look at all this water.
You can't drink that water.
They don't have popsicles out here like they would in the States.
We could. No, I'm not even gonna do it.
They would have like the popsicle. Boys will go down the street and get you a new quadru popsicle tamarind.
Yeah.
You don't see a lot of popsicles out here.
But yeah, guys, like, it's really time to consider, like, what is your next move? Your next move has to be your best move, because like it's not time to play around. It's really time to strategize, because like my wife was saying, don't be surprised if Russia's soldiers or China's soldiers pop up in America. But me, I would say don't be surprised if some politician takes off their suit and put on a military suit. It might be some spies in the government. You just never know how
How this will
those
play out.
yeah how it's going to play out, because that's something to think about. Like, it's like we just never know. And they didn't say that they pretty, I mean, they were warning people about Iran and stuff like that, but you know, when stuff like this happens, you just don't know how far this is going to escalate, because
Or
this
you
can
do.
get this can I mean, yeah, with this
You
this
know
can
this
get
about to go
huge.
far.
This can get huge, or they can, you know, bow down to Donald Trump.
You really
So,
think Iran's about? Leave a
I don't
comment
know.
if you think Iran is going to bow down to Donald Trump. Leave a comment if you think they won't. I'll tell you what, the Medes, the Iranians, they're not really for play all like that. When you see people, they're willing to say unalivement to America on signs and stuff like that, and just say that out in the open.
Yeah.
You're dealing with a different. I've never desired to go to Iran, I'll tell you that. There's some places on earth you just don't go. Everything's not conspiracy. Some things really are. Oh, it's that dangerous. Oh, that is a big crab.
Dang, it's probably gonna run away. That is huge.
That's a huge
I
crab.
thought it was a leaf.
You're funny, a leaf. But yeah, that's it for this video, because listen, these times are getting crazy. Stay prayed up, stay discerning, and if you're gonna move, you had better start figuring that out like today,
Yeah.
because it's not. People ain't about to be going nowhere. Prices are gonna shoot up.
Everywhere,
Iran is
yeah.
fighting Israel. Iran could soon be fighting America. Again, remember, 2 nations against 1 isn't gonna look good on the international stage. Europe is already frustrated with President Donald Trump. Greenland's frustrated. Russia was looking like they wanted to sign some agreements. Captain Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso is looking to sign some agreements with America. Things are looking different
Yeah,
than what
it's
you
looking
expect.
like confusion. Like, it's really kind of like you just gotta be the main thing I'll say. You gotta be in a place where you are comfortable, where you're gonna be sustainable, where things like this, world tensions, nation rises against nation,
Doesn't
wars
affect
and
you.
rumor of war, it's not gonna affect you.
That's going to be the global south,
Like,
period.
yeah, just look at us. Just look at it.
Shalom, shalom. We'll see you in the next video.